Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hometown Sports Corner's coverage of tonight's girls 14th Region basketball action, a place we haven't been in a little while, James, for Hometown Sports, but we come back to cover the regional tournament, and my friend, I'm glad to be here.
Buddy, it's always a wonderful time of year, especially when it's in Hyman.
Kentucky.
I don't mind going to Estill and Powell, but it's a whole lot easier staying in Hyman, KY for a region tournament.
It is not the hospitality. In fact, our good friend Austin Moore, the athletic director for Estill, is sitting 2 seats to James's left. We've been chatting it up with him. Good folks down there. But there ain't no place like home. And James, we got 16:25 before this one gets underway again. Perry Central, to be quite honest with you, a team that very few didn't think would be here.
Man, I'll tell you what, the last 3 weeks of the season, Coach Lowe really turned this program around. If you would have went back and said in January, late January, is Perry Central going to be here? I'd have said no. I'd have said it was probably going to be Perry and Leslie. But
James, many people picked Leslie to win the region. They were one of the 3 teams that everybody thought could win this thing. But, buddy, they don't play these games on paper.
No, you're right on it, man, and that's why you love this time of year. You know, even if you go to seeds, which now most of the Commonwealth's in seeds, don't really mean anything this time of year. A bad game by one of the premier teams and a so-so game by somebody else. You never know who's going to be in the region. That's why this time of year you got to bring your A game all year round.
Yes, indeed. James, let's take our first commercial break, and we'll dive into this one and talk about it as much as you want to. We'll be back after this 2-minute commercial break.
We fought for Kentuckians injured to no farther on. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let us fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you at Bates & Sloan.
If you're looking for someone to do construction work around your home or business, call Thoroughbred Construction at 606-497-8282. They install culverts, water lines, and construct French drains. They also clear brush and remove unwanted dirt. Thoroughbred Construction has years of experience, and no job is too big or too small. Give them a call at 606-497-8282. That's 606-497-8282 for Thoroughbred Construction when you're ready to get your job done right.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex, home of the girls' 14th Region Basketball Tournament. I do want to say one more time, coverage of the 14th Region Basketball Tournament is brought to you by Hazard ARH Medical Center. ARH is the largest provider of care in southeastern Kentucky, ensuring our athletes stay strong and healthy. Thank you again for all of your help. Hazard ARH. Not only are they sponsoring this tournament, but James, they also have been good sponsors of ours since football season. And we thank ARH for giving back to the communities here, as all of our sponsors have done, pal.
Yes, sir, man. We can't do it without them.
Do want to remind you guys again that it's no secret this is the most important games of Hometown Sports Corner season, and we need your help. I need you to slide over there, hit that like and share button tonight. There are about 8 different medias here tonight, and we are glad to be one amongst them, and we need you to help us have pretty good numbers, James.
Yes, sir.
The numbers don't lie, my friend. And for Perry Central, they got 2 dandies scored the same amount of points. A senior and a youngster. Youth and veteran. Of course, Miss Brooklyn cornered at the free throw line. Brooklyn, and then to her right, Riley Feltner. Both, James, scored the same amount of points. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, man, it's phenomenal. You can hear that Estill County train whistle, Jamie. I'm going to talk about it every week in this game. Anytime that I hear that Estill County school band get fired up, man, I know it's region time. It's a big ball game, something big in Estill County. And Jamie, 2 years ago, me and you went to Estill County, covered the 14th Region girls. First time we had an opportunity to meet Coach Mahane at Estill County. And from the very first conversation that me and you had with him, we knew he was a special individual to get to be around.
He was giddy.
Yeah.
He was more happy to be in the regional tournament than any player, dude. And it just trickled over. Then his players were relaxed. They were calm. And next thing you know, James, they done something very few can say they done.
Yeah.
They went undefeated this year in their district play. And they're coming to town tonight with all the momentum, but they're playing a pretty intriguing Perry Central team.
Absolutely. You know, he's the only guy I've ever interviewed that laughed almost the whole interview every time we interviewed him because he was so happy to win. But you're right, Perry Central, you know, these two teams met back on Valentine's Day, February the 14th, just a few weeks ago, man. And Perry won by the score of 70-48, but Estill may have had their worst shooting night of the year. They shot 50% from the free throw line. They was 7 of 28 from three-point land, so less than 30%. And they only shot from the field 29%. So Estill County had a really, really bad shooting night. If you're Perry, that's what you hope that there's a repeat tonight.
We do, and again, we want to say to all of you that are tuning us in tonight, hit that like and share button for us. Ken Fugit giving us the officials, James, for tonight. They are out of the 16th region. Roy Wright, P.D. Harris, Mike Kidd, and Tucker Conway will be the alternate official tonight. Tell me about the 16th region. What typically do they have a reputation of?
They're going to probably let them play a little bit. You know, that's up around Boyd County, Ashland, Green up area. The 16th region is. And so really close to the Moorhead College campus atmosphere. So I would say
might be a collegiate style.
Yeah,
they're
used
to
get them up and down, physical type of play. Probably not going to get away with tic-tac fouls, but at the same time, they're going to make sure they know who's in control of this ball game.
Look at here, the Estill Engineer fans are already chatting us up in the chat room. Jen and Bert, hello, how are you? Ariel Sparks says, let's go Estill. Thank you guys for letting your family and friends down there know that we can watch this one here. We will take us a commercial break. We'll be back after this. Hello, friends. This is Jamie Hughes. I've lived all my life in Knott County. I love these mountains and the people that are in it. That's why I'm running for Knott County Clerk. I look forward to working with each and every person in our town to make our county the best it can be. Vote for me, Jamie Hughes, Knott County Clerk. I paid for this ad.
For over 25 years, we fought for Kentuckians injured through no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let us fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you. at Bates and Sloan.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Whether you're chasing a championship or just trying to make it through a busy week, what you eat matters. At Knott Nourish in downtown Hyman, we believe good nutrition should work for everyone. Owned and operated by a lifetime Knott County resident with a bachelor's degree in nutritional sciences, Knott Nourish creates meals that fuel without sacrificing flavor. Dine with us on select days or enjoy the convenience of our full-service weekly meal prep. Find us on Facebook or Google at Knott Nourish, and let's nourish Appalachia.
Care Cottage is happy once again to be sponsoring tonight's sporting event. They're also pleased to announce they will launch their second Race to Prevent Child Abuse campaign beginning with this racing season. Tune in each week as we bring you our Driver of the Week, sponsored by carecottage.org. Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. Jamie Hughes courtside with James Sandlin. And James, again, we got a nice crowd on hand. A lot of our friends from Perry County across the way from us, sea of blue and black. And we got the Estill County Band on this. James, what are they going to do if Letcher shows up with their band and sits beside Estill?
We're going to
They'll blow
rock
the rooftop off this place, kid.
Yeah, Athletic Director Honeycutt and I better open these windows up. This place will get loud. Jamie, we talked about Estill the last time that these two teams matched up. You know, Perry comes in here. Perry was red hot that night. And I wasn't down if it wasn't about the time that we talked about earlier that Perry started changing and started winning, getting some confidence for the postseason. You know, they went down there and shot 50% from the three-point line, 60% from the free throw line. I'm sorry, 70% from the free throw line. And almost 60% from the field that game. So Estill had a really bad shooting night. Perry had an exceptional one. But Perry comes in here red hot. But after what I seen 2 years ago in Estill, Coach Mahames is a tournament game style coach.
He is, man. And again, James, we want to say that we applaud all of them that got here.
Yeah.
And you tip your hat to those that didn't, man. A lot of players' season came to an end in district play.
Yeah.
Didn't even get to be part of this regional play.
No, you're right on that. And the field's going to keep getting slimmer, you know, from this point on. Every night now, you lose, you go home. It's not make it to the championship, runner-up, we make it to legacy. And from this point on, the rest of the season, you lose, your season's over with. And so tonight, as good as these teams are with Coach Mahanes and Coach Lowe from Perry, somebody's going home and season comes to an end, Jamie.
You know, and I make no excuses for Perry, but let me say this to those that have looked at their records and wondered about some things. I don't think she's had a starting five that has been the same for 4 games in a row.
But she's not, but I'll tell you what she does have, and she played under Coach Baker and him at and Coach Dickie Adams at Letcher. She's got a competitiveness about her. You can't coach and you can't teach. You've got it or not. And she's got a strong desire to coach and a stronger desire to win.
She is the all-time leading scorer in Letcher County Central. Then she went to Pikeville and broke a ton of records over there. I said it the minute I heard that Riley Feltner was going to transfer over and play with her. I said, there ain't nobody reminds me more of Coach Lowe than Riley. But James, on the flip side, there's a young lady down there called Miss Snowden.
We've watched her since she was a sophomore, buddy.
They ain't a coach in the country wouldn't say,
yeah,
Red Rover, come on over, my friend.
Yeah, you're right on that, man. She's a special athlete. She's fun to watch. High basketball IQ. And win or lose tonight, she won't leave anything left on that floor.
We do want to say, too, that we are excited to bring you all of this one. And then tomorrow night, we'll be back here for night number 2. So all 4 of the semifinal games can be seen right here. Jen Burke says hashtag Estill County. There's my buddy Justin Reynolds. There's Clercy Noble says let's go PCC. I'm so glad you're able to tune in, Miss Noble.
Yeah.
And we're glad we can bring this game to folks that couldn't be here, James. And then to the student athletes that go back and watch this. It's crazy how many kids, parents, whoever goes back and watches these games afterwards, brother.
Yeah, it's going to be it's a fun time, and I hope people realize how special it is to make it to a region tournament and this atmosphere. And man, you know, I think tonight the key for Prairie Central is how far does senior Brooklyn Cornet take them. You know, I mean, you've bragged on her for 2 or 3 years now. She's got to have a really, really big game for the Commodores to come out here and win tonight.
I believe with all of my heart, man, that she's the one player that neither team, both of them have players they cannot afford to get in foul trouble, that has to have big games and play a lot of minutes. For Estill, I just said it, it's Snowden. And for certainly Prairie, I think it's Miss Cornet, pal.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be a really good game. Yeah. I feel like the Daytona 500 here in about a minute 16. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Here we go.
Can you believe that cat won 3 NASCAR races in a row? Michael Jordan, the owner of his car.
Hey, 23 don't lose.
23 ain't in this to lose.
I don't care what. The man can play badminton, and he's going to claim a championship.
Hey, James, I need one more commercial break, and I got to change gears. The reason I went into high school education, and one of our dearest friends, Mr. Larry Hayes, we understand passed away. And I just feel like we're going to turn these microphones down for a second before we go to commercial break.
Yes, sir.
Pay tribute to one of the best.
Good evening, everyone.
100%.
Mr. Larry Hayes.
Welcome to the of the 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament. We're proud to have Hazard ARH Medical Center as lead sponsor on this year's road to the Sweet 16. Whether on the court or in the clinic, ARH is committed to the health of our student athletes in our community. Thank you for trusting ARH. At this time, would you please rise, remove your hats as we honor our country with the national anthem performed this evening by Knott County Central senior Addison Fugit.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
James Salmon, that young lady knocked it out of the park in the baseball field, from what I understand, being worked on.
Yes, sir.
At this
Man,
time,
she
would
did
you
it.
join me in a moment of silence for Miss Emily Clark, who tragically lost her life over the weekend. A student at Prairie County Central and also a former girls head basketball coach here at Knott County Central, Mr. Larry Hayes, who passed away. A moment of silence, please. Thank you. And now for the first game between the Estill County Lady Engineers and the Lady Commodores of Perry County Central. For the visitors on the scoreboard, the Lady Commodores at 1 guard, number 5, Riley Feltner. At guard, number 22, Emily Noble. At guard, number 2, Ava Horney. At forward, number 13, Haven Hoskins. And at center, number 14, Brooklyn Corney. The Lady Commodores are coached by Kella Lowe. For the Lady Engineers of Estill County, at guard, number 11, Callie Snowden. At forward, number 24, Ava Hale. At forward, number 15, Kadara Skinner. At center, number 23, Maddie Cole. And at guard, number 4, Kinley Brown. The Lady Engineers are coached by Coach John Mayhames. The officials for the night's game from the 16th region, Roy Wright, P.D. Harris, and Mike Kidd, and the alternate, Tucker Conway.
And there you have it, James, again. Estill County, the Lady Engineers in that blue uni with the white checkers up the side, taking on Perry Central, and the black unis trimmed in crimson red. They've already dubbed us Double J in the chat room, James. I don't care what they call us as long as they stick around and watch us for the next, what do you say, 8 to 10 quarters of basketball action. Hit that like and share button. Let everybody know they can tune in with you. Here we go, James Sam.
Commodores will control the start of the 14th region. We'll be here every game through the championship right here on Hometown Sports Corner. So make sure you tune in with us every night and pass the word. Somebody's looking to catch the games that they can catch us. Feltner with it, looking to make a move, gets it into Cornick. Cornick can't get away with it out to Feltner. Feltner from 14. Hits the backboard. Estill comes away with it.
Lady Engineers going to see Perry picking them up man-to-man. I'm a little surprised about this, James.
Skinner with it. Kicks it back out to Snowden. Snowden's a special player. You remember that ball. Remember that name rest of this ball game. Hale with it, gives it up to Snowden. Snowden comes near side. Perry in that 2-3.
I'm wrong. They're matching up out of that. You're right.
Yeah.
They're in a zone. I thought they would play them zone early.
Ball fake, lays it up, and Estill gets the first 2 points of the ball game.
Miss Skinner gets the first one, puts her team up 2-0.
Skinner, a senior from Estill County. Feltner with it. Looks it into Cornick. Cornick kicks it over to Cornick. To Hoskins. Feltner with it into Cornick. Cornick out to Hoskins. Hoskins wants to make a move. Pulls up from 12, up and good. Nice move by the 8th grader.
That was Ashley's daughter there. Now, if she'd missed it, we'd have said that was Shannon Hoskins' daughter. But that's our friend Ashley Hoskins' daughter with that one.
Skinner with it. She gives it up to Hale. Hale into Skinner. Skinner looking to make a move. Kicks it out to Snowden. Snowden goes in. Nobody stops her, and she lays it over the boot.
Kelly Snowden.
Would be a long night if Purry don't find an answer for that, pal.
Noble with it. Brings it into Feltner. Feltner 3 just in front of us. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
This young lady lives for the bright lights. She's not afraid to take the big shot. She swooshed the net. It got caught up in the rim. Brand new net, James.
You did that a lot, didn't you, Jamie?
Yeah, about 3.5 feet away from the rim,
You know,
maybe.
the only time I did that when somebody said, James, grab the rim, and I'd slap the net.
Yeah.
I couldn't reach the backboard.
I got to
so
talk
I'd
to
slap
where's your
the
preacher
net.
at? Hey, brother Brent, can you do something with you,
I
buddy?
just slapped the net instead of the backboard. Nice give and go from
that's
Estill.
good. Did she draw the foul? Did she get fouled?
Yep. Fouled by 22.
Number 22,
Emily Noble had to be her first, team's first.
James, it is so loud in here that some of the players didn't realize there was a foul call,
Yeah.
dude.
Cole at the line. Shooting one.
Free throw up. No good. Rebounded Cornet.
And that's why we say Cornet must play big minutes tonight. John Noble's baby girl got the basketball, 2-3 zone for Estill. I'd find a way to go back to Feltner, rather. Got to step in, though. When you make that pass, step in and get closer so when you get it next time, you can shoot it.
Ava Cornet goes baseline, gets cut off into Hoskins on the baseline, out to Cornet. Cornet gives it up to Feltner. Feltner to Hoskins. Hoskins to Noble in the corner, back to Hoskins. Good defense by Estill County. Feltner from about 22, nothing but the bottom of it. That's her second in a row, Jamie.
Riley making it rain for the fans over in Perry County. Big bucket there, my friend.
Snowden goes in, loses it. Noble comes away with it. Emily Noble looking to drive. Gets cut off, kicks it out to Cornet. Brooker Cornet makes the move, lays it up, no good. We got a foul underneath on Estill County. Going to send Cornet to the line.
Cornet looking for her first points of the ball game. When you make that three, James, it opens up the paint, does it not? And that's what happened there, pal.
Brooklyn's a 71% free throw shooter on the year and gets the touch.
Cornet at the line. She'll be shooting 2.
Second one up is good. And that gives the Commodores a 4-point lead, 6-4. 4.5 goal here in the first quarter of the girls' 14th region tournament. And what's a really good crowd here, Jamie, to have a 6 o'clock start time.
Everybody here drove, though, James. The parking lot is full. I don't know where the second set of fans are going to be able to park. Feltner has the ball, red hot over on the right side. She skips it to my side. Hoskins gets it. She'll go baseline. And she run out of real estate.
Yeah. That's a mistake. She'll learn that with a little bit more experience being an 8th grader. That when you go to that baseline, you ain't got nowhere to go.
Purry going to pick them up half court, man to man. Almost stolen. Snowden has it.
Callie goes, lays it up, no good. Still looking for a foul, didn't get it. Jamie, you're right. I don't know where they're going to park as Feltner pulls up from 22, nothing but the bottom of the net. She shot that from the volleyball hash mark.
Oh, my. She let it rain, and as she did, they'll take a timeout. We will as well. We'll be back after this word from the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. Jamie Hughes courtside with James Sandlin. And James will look across the way and see Letcher Central's team walking in together. So the Lady Cougars are in the house. They'll play next against Breathitt in what I think could be a fun game.
This is one of the only times of a basketball you want to be riding that bus because you know you get to pull right to the front door.
Yes, sir. They saved you a spot out front. Look at here.
Stolen away by Cornet. Cornet up ahead of everybody, lays it up and good. Everything going right for the Commodores right now.
When you got a pair of Cornets, it's hard not to have a good team, man.
And stolen away by the Commodores. Up ahead to Ava Cornick. She goes up, ball fakes, lays it up and good. This 2-1-2 press is giving Estill some fits right now, Jamie.
And everybody, I told them all season long, this Perry Central team's better than the record, man. I've been saying this since Christmas. I watched them beat North Central here, and I was a big fan that night, James. They're much better than that record has shown.
Into Skinner out top. 3 on the way, no good. And out of bounds off Perry. It'll stay with Estill.
James, I don't think Estill has had an offensive rebound and putback. And that's one of their strengths, man.
Estill looking inbound it. And Hale with it. Hale out to Skinner. Skinner on the far side to Snowden. 3 on the way, Estill County. Left it a little short. Gets there on board. 3 on the way for Brown. No good. Rebounded Feltner. Feltner gives it up to the junior. Miss Noble. Noble to Feltner. Feltner back out to Noble. Noble can shoot the 3 as well, Jamie.
She can, but she's really, I think, took the role of the point guard spot here in the last month or so.
She's got a really good basketball IQ. Feltner 3 left this in a little. She didn't go straight up. She turned sideways.
She'd made 3 in a row. I don't blame her. I'd have let it fly too. But she just picked up a foul on the other end, and that's not what Coach Lowe wanted.
Fouls on number 5.
Her first.
Raleigh Feltner, that's her
team second. And to the free throw line, Miss Snowden will go.
Snowden's free throw on the way is good. Callie's
should be shooting 2. Into the game for Perry Central, number 12.
60% free throw shooter on the year.
Look at you and all these stats, man.
Oh, I'm telling you.
More numbers than you had the whole time.
If Rick Mobley was watching, he'd tell you I'm a statistician on some of this stuff.
You mean he's not watching?
No, he's here. Cornet with it to Feltner, to Noble. Into Brooklyn Cornet. Can't get away, kicks it back out to Noble. Noble out to Feltner. Right at a minute and a half to go, first quarter over to Noble. Noble, Feltner, 3, wide open far side, left this one short. Perry's starting to settle for that outside jump shot, Jamie. They've got to try to get something inside.
Well, and they got it earlier by passing the ball, 4 or 5 passes, and then getting the shot. You can't settle for a jumper if it's not going on one pass. That's a bad formula, man. You'll let Estill jump back in this one.
I think Estill's got to go to the goal as well here on this possession. They need a basket to get confidence going in here late in the first quarter. Snowden with it.
She heard you, man, but Perry's not letting them in the paint. They have met them at the stripe and said, you're not getting in here.
Jamie, I'll just, how does it come into play with Estill County having an hour and a half bus ride to get here? Perry with a 20-minute bus ride to get here?
We talked about it last year, man. Again, I believe it does. I really do. Good ball movement down low, though. 3 on its way, and it's good.
No, I think it's what, her 5th point of the ball game?
7. She got 2 free throws, 2 points, and a 3-pointer.
She's got 7 of
cut it back to 6 with a minute to play here.
11-17, the score over to Feltner. Feltner thought about it, pulled it up from 16, left this one short. And Noble gets the board. 34 seconds to go. Coach Lowe trying to set her offense. Gives it up to Feltner, 26 seconds. Feltner getting a screen by Cornet. Cornet looking to drive in and can't get it, gets her on board, puts it back up and can't get the roll.
Man. In and out for it.
You won't get it to go any closer not to go in the basket, though.
Brooklyn back to the line where she made a pair of them earlier. She's got 4.
If only basketball was like horseshoes. We're almost counts.
It don't.
For Perry County Central, number 11, Kendall Jones.
3 for 3
checking
from
in.
the charity stripe. Let's see if she can make it 4 of 4 to give her 4 points and those 4 rebounds. And she does. James, she's made a free throw and got a rebound every 2 minutes of this first quarter. How about that, Pat? That's pretty good minutes.
That's what you want out of the senior. Estill with it, kicks it over far side to Brown. Brown over to Hale. 4 seconds to Snowden. Snowden. They lost track of time on the scoreboard, didn't they, Jamie?
Well, Noble done a good job turning Snowden, and Snowden probably should have pulled up and hit the jumper or at least shot it. Instead, she's trying to be a little too unselfish. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. It's 19-11. Perry Central leading.
Also
Let's take us a
sponsors
commercial
for
break,
this
and we'll be
year's
back
14th
after
region
this.
is the double quick.
25 years we fought for Kentuckians injured to no farther on. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let us fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you at Bates & Sloan.
Hello, friends. This is Jamie Hughes. I've lived all my life in Knott County. I love these mountains and the people that are in it. That's why I'm running for Knott County Clerk. I look forward to working with each and every person in our town to make our county the best it can be. Vote for me, Jamie Hughes, Knott County Clerk. I paid for this ad.
Welcome back. And again, as we get this second quarter underway, we want to say thank you to all of our good sponsors for making this possible. It is 11-19 here.
Feltner, who had the red hot hand in the first half, kicks it to Noble. In to Cornet. Cornet, good defense by Estill County. Ball still loose on the ground. Snowden comes away with it. Far side to Hale. Back to Snowden. Shot from free throw line up, no good. Tapped around. Noble comes away with it. During the exchange of the quarter, Kendall Jones checked in for the Commodores. Feltner from 22, no good. She needs to take about one step in, Jamie, and she's all over it. She's just touching the front of that rim.
Just a tick out of the range, right, pal?
Yep.
Boy, good rebound
But if I
for
shot
Kinley.
as good as she shot, I'd probably shoot it when I walked in the gym.
Green light. You're right, pal. Green light. Kinley Brown with a rebound. That's her second.
Hale with it. Over to Brown. Brown to Snowden. Back to Brown. Brown to Hale. Hale guarded by Jones. Jones comes up with a steal. Good hands by Kendall. Noble slows it down. Commodores up by 8, 11-19. Jamie, the goal of the region is just to survive.
You're right. You want to live to play another day, my friend. Live to play another day.
In the corner to Noble. That's her shot. She left it a little short. And it goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Commodores. Estill just couldn't handle it.
James, I've been impressed with a couple of these players for Murray that have come off the bench and give them some good minutes, man.
And number 13.
Coach has played now 8 players. Sometimes just a little short break.
Yeah.
Get you a breath, get your legs relaxed a little bit.
Feltner back to Noble. Noble into Cornet. Cornet 3, far side, in and out. Commodores are settling for that three-point shot, Jamie.
And Ava Hale with another big rebound for Estill has the basketball as we speak. Over to Snowden. 2-3 zone now, James.
Yep. Skinner with it. Looking to run, trying to make a move on Noble.
She picked a dribble up one step closer and she scores, man.
Oh, nice feed pass. She had the basket. Brown looking to make a move, lays it up, no good. Good rebound by Estill, just couldn't get it to go. Really nice move by Kinley Brown, Jamie, to get toward the goal.
This is, again, two teams that play with a lot of heart, well-coached teams. We're glad, again, to be bringing you the opening game of the girls' 14th region tournament.
Snowden getting the offense started. Out to Brown. Over to Skinner. Skinner gives it to Hale. Hale. Give and go. She lays it up. Nice move. Just couldn't get it to go.
James, you can't draw up a play to get a better shot than that. You just got to make that, man.
And then Hale will pick up the foul.
Fouls at number 24, Ava Hale, her second.
That's her second. 5:01 to play. Do you take her out? If not, if I'm Purry, I go straight at her.
Over to Noble. Into Cornet. Cornet spins, looking to make her move. Lays it up, no good. Cornet with a rebound. Ava Cornet. Feltner with a three. Too hard. Brown comes out with it. Nice pass from Brown to Skinner. And Coach Lowe wants a timeout.
I feel like this is a good timeout. A little momentum has swung, and she don't want any more. As she takes the TO, we will as well. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation is seeing things clearly in Knott County. Hi, I'm optometrist Dr. Haley Champion Cottle. From eye exams and glasses to contact lenses and diabetic eye care, your vision is our focus. Plus, we can do in-office laser procedures like YAG capsulotomy and laser peripheral iridotomy. Call today or stop by the new MCHC Knott County Optometry location and see the difference. MCHC, providing better health for a longer life.
Welcome back to the ARH Girls 14th Region Basketball Tournament here on Hometown Sports Corner. Jamie Hughes and James Sandlin here on the front row as we were every night last week for the 53rd District, James.
Yes, sir. Coach Lowe. See what she draws up here out of the timeout to Noble. Noble to Ava Cornet. Into Brooklyn Cornet. Cornet looking to spin. Lays it up, and they're going to say she traveled.
Estill has the momentum, man. If they can put the ball in the rim down on this other end, they've got Big Mo on their side, pal.
Estill County up ahead of Brown. Brown across the timeline. Kicks it back out to Hale. Hale sets the offense for the Engineers to Snowden. Back to Hale. Double team, kicks it out to Snowden. Snowden all the way over to Brown. Good crowd on hand here at the Morton Combs. Nice give and go. Out to Snowden. Three, top the key, too hard. Estill with a good board. Can't get it back up. Out to Brown. Brown to Snowden.
Skinner kept it alive with another big offensive rebound. 3:29 to play here in the second quarter.
Brown with it on the far side. Hurries in this matchup 2-3 defense. Into Snowden. Snowden nearly stole. Pulls up from 6. Can't get the roll. Rebound Estill. She lays it back up. No good.
But the senior Maddie Cole will go back to the free throw line. She'll get a pair of them this time. 3:04 to play. Chance to cut this 6-point lead even closer here, partner.
Free throw up and good for Maddie Cole. She's a 58% free throw shooter on the year. Can't tell it when you make it, do you, Jamie?
No, sir. You can put all that to the side as she swished the net on both of them. That looked like James Sandlin out there shooting those free throws.
No, she made both of them.
Where are you watching from, sports fans? Let us know in the comment section. You're too quiet. You've not talked this quarter in there. Hit that like and share button for us too, please.
Cornet out to Feltner. Feltner kicks it in corner to Noble. Noble three on the way, a little short. Fight for it between Hoskins and Skinner, and they're going to say jump ball, and it belonged to the Engineers.
Still giving Skinner the rebound there, man. I feel like she earned it. Put it down, made that mistake, didn't she, brother?
Purry come out red hot to start this game, and Estill's clawed her way right back into this ball game, Jamie.
This one still yet anybody's ball game.
And Estill threw it away, and they're going to say last touch by Purry. Estill gets it into Snowden, top of the key. Coach Mahanes gets his play. And threw it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Engineers.
James, when did we start putting the pep section behind the bench? I like it, but I don't. If I was the coach.
As long as it's the home team pep section, it's up to them.
I'd put these fellas over underneath the basket.
Nearly stolen away. Brown comes away with it. Brown gives it up to Snowden with 2 minutes to go. Into Skinner. Skinner looking to make a move. Inside, nice pass. Can't get it to go. Hoskins with a board. No, I'm sorry. Ava Cornett with a board. Tried to get it into Cornett. Too hard. She couldn't handle it.
Got to value the ball a little bit more than that, man. It's got to be more important to you than that. Every possession, sometimes what we do with it now affects us later, brother.
Johnson checks in for Noble.
Are you yawning? Please tell me you didn't just
I'm
yawn.
yawning. I am.
You're not that old, pal.
Not enough coffee today.
Our buddy brought us a water. Ain't that good
He
enough?
did, man. Michael Watts is a fine man. Estill looking to make a move out to Snowden. Snowden over to Brown. Brown thought about it, pulls it back out. Good recovery by the Commodores on the defensive side. Snowden, a minute and a half to go, looking to get it to the free throw line. Picked up by Hale. Hale gives it to Skinner. No good. Snowden all the way across. Wide open. Beautiful pass from Snowden over to Cole.
Cole with a bucket. Give her two more. She got a half a dozen, and this is a 2-point ball game, James. Purry Central has not scored in this second quarter.
Cornett can't get it to go. Rebounded Estill. Estill got a chance to tie it up here going into the half, and Coach Mahone saying, slow it down. One shot. He's going to end the half here if he can hold it for 42 seconds.
Oh, it's a lot of time, dude.
A lot of time to hold it.
Oh, I don't know about this. A little bit too much time, perhaps, to do this.
Brown with it.
He knows his team better than I do, though.
After the way I watched him masterfully put together a region tournament 2 years ago, I'm not going to doubt anything he does.
Oh, my. He decided to go to the bucket, and it worked for him. Matty Cole with 2.
12. Foul on Johnson. Estill going to have a chance to take the lead.
She'll have 9 if she can make this one. Here's Natasha Swafford, of all people, trying to stir up trouble. She says, now he's calling you old, James. She won't let you live anything down, man.
I know. If they only knew on way trips that I have to drive so you can get your beauty sleep on the way back, they wouldn't be saying who's old.
I'm just glad to have you back with me, pal. Skinner picks up her first, team second, 15.2, and we're tied up at 19.
Jamie climbs in the truck. He turns some country music on, and next thing I hear is some funny animal noises coming out of the way. He's trying to sleep over in the passenger seat. Prairie Central with 5 seconds. Cornett, 3. Feltner. Cornett at the buzzer to count if it goes. It doesn't go.
Unfortunately, it didn't, and boy, that train that could did. The Estill County Engineers came from 8 points down to tie this thing up at 19, James Sandlin. This is a little bit of a surprise here, I think, that they were able to get their way right back into this game.
I agree with you fully here. We've said one half, we've settled nothing.
I had a feeling you was going to say that.
Oh, well, I mean, it might as well be 0-0. 19
to 19, it don't get any closer. And oh, by the way, this is the first of 2 Breathitt County and Letcher will play the nightcap. That promises to be a good one as well.
Yep.
Let's take us about a 3-minute commercial break, and we'll be back to tell you more about it after this.
Keep our region moving. Hazard ARH Regional Medical Center is dedicated to providing high-quality
Hello,
care.
friends. This is Jamie Hughes. I've lived all my life in Knott County. I love these mountains and the people that are in it. That's why I'm running for Knott County Clerk. I look forward to working with each and every person in our town to make our county the best it can be. Vote for me, Jamie Hughes, Knott County Clerk. I paid for this ad.
For over 25 years, we fought for Kentuckians injured through no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let us fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you at Bates & Sloan.
Care Cottage is happy once again to be sponsoring tonight's sporting event. They're also pleased to announce they will launch their second Race to Prevent Child Abuse campaign beginning with this racing season. Tune in each week as we bring you our Driver of the Week, sponsored by carecottage.org. I'm glad it turned around.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad turned on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back, sports fans, and hello to all of you that have got us tuned in. A big thank you to my friends over in Perry County at the Kentucky Farm Bureau, Derek Boland, one of our good sponsors and good friends. We appreciate him so very much, as we do all of our sponsors, including the folks at Quantum Healthcare, Dr. Fran Hughes, and those at the Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Thoroughbred Construction, Mountain Comprehensive Care, Bates & Sloan Attorney at Law, Alice Lloyd College, Knott Newers, the Knott County Physical Court, and Jamie Hughes, candidate for the Knott County Clerk. Guys, let's talk about it again. First quarter action was all Perry Central behind the hot hand of Riley Feltner. Feltner had 9 points, 3 big trays in the first quarter. Ashley Hoskins had, Ashley Hoskins, I knew I'd do that, Ashley. It's her baby girl that hit the deuce. Brooklyn Cornett had 4 rebounds and 4 points. And Ava Cornett with 4. But after those 19 points in the first quarter, Perry didn't score. Estill held them scoreless in the second quarter. Speaking of Estill, Miss Skinner has 4, Miss Snowden has 7, and boy, again, Maddie Cole has really impressed me as she has 9. And we're tied up at 19 apiece. Estill outscored them 8-0 in that second quarter. And right now, from way down in Estill County, they're watching us tonight, cheering on their engineers. We're glad that all of you are watching tonight. It's going to take us another 3-minute commercial break. We'll be back to tell you more about it right here on Hometown Sports Corner.
What do you get when you check out at Save-A-Lot? Well, you'll love the quality of our fresh produce, and our meat is cut fresh in-store every day. We're proud to offer you a delicious assortment of our exclusive brands, and you'll be saving up to 40% every day. Savings made easy. At Save-A-Lot,
just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Care Cottage is happy once again to be sponsoring tonight's sporting event. They're also pleased to announce they will launch their second Race to Prevent Child Abuse campaign beginning with this racing season. Tune in each week as we bring you our Driver of the Week, sponsored by carecottage.org.
Whether you're chasing a championship or just trying to make it through a busy week, what you eat matters. At Not Nourish in downtown Hyman, we believe good nutrition should work for everyone. Owned and operated by a lifetime Knott County resident with a bachelor's degree in nutritional sciences, Not Nourish creates meals that fuel without sacrificing flavor. Dine with us on select days or enjoy the convenience of our full-service weekly meal prep. Find us on Facebook or Google at Not Nourish, and let's nourish Appalachia.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
If you're looking for someone to do construction work around your home or business, call Thoroughbred Construction at 606-497-8282. They install culverts, water lines, and construct French drains. They also clear brush and remove unwanted dirt. Thoroughbred Construction has years of experience, and no job is too big or too small. Give them a call at 606-497-8282. That's 606-497-8282 for Thoroughbred Construction when you're ready to get your job done right.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Announcing Little Flower Dental Clinic. Dr. Corellis, Dr. Sloan, and Dr. Baker. Cleanings, fillings, extractions, bridges, same-day crowns, implants, and even outpatient hospital procedures. Call 487-9505, option 1. After hours, call 216-4708.
Welcome back. And boy, that camera whipped through there. I thought that was Lightning McQueen. James Sandlin, it's a half of two stories. Perry Central jumped up red hot, led it 19-11, and it looked like it was going to be Perry's night to shine. You bat your eye, scratch your nose, go get a Pepsi out of the fridge.
Yeah.
And Estill come back and tied it up. Perry didn't score.
You know, that's what was you noticed a couple years ago with the Coach Mahane's team. Man, he's just a four-quarter battle. Like, even if you start out like he just claws and goes forward for 4 quarters.
They don't quit either. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And the cool thing about that's the definition of a good coach, pal, and a good team is they don't quit. And they bought into the way he does things down there. This only his second year at Estill, by the way, James.
Who?
Right?
No, it's his third.
Third.
Yeah, third.
Either way, he's done a remarkable job in a short time down there. And again, they know it without me having to tell them. Guys, again, this is the first of 2 games. Next game, we'll see Letcher Central and Breathitt. James, let's take us a quick commercial break. We'll be back to get this one back underway after this.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Announcing Little Flower Dental Clinic. Dr. Corellis, Dr. Sloan, and Dr. Baker. Cleanings, fillings, extractions, bridges, same-day crowns, implants, and even outpatient hospital procedures. Call 487-9505, option 1. After hours, call 216-4708.
If these walls could talk and these seats would let us write a few chapters, we got some stories already, partner, that you and I can tell from right here
man,
where we're sitting.
From right here. Yeah, you're right on that. We got some remarkable moments from Lacey Hall at the half-court shot.
Leave it to my buddy Ronnie Hall. He says, don't anybody listen to Jamie Hughes. He said, go to the fridge and get you a Coke.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true Coca-Cola man.
Hoskins with it. Purry will open up the second half. Feltner was red hot. I don't know if she scored the second quarter, though, did she, Jamie?
Nobody scored. They did not score in the second.
In the second quarter. Hoskins with it. Out to Noble. And threw away. Estill County comes up with it.
Can't get frustrated.
No,
you can't get frustrated, man. Got to put that behind you. They need a steal and a bucket. They being Purry. They need a steal and a bucket. Get something in transition.
Snowden with it. Back out to Brown. Back to Snowden. Back to Brown. Purry in his 2-1-2 zone defense. Brown to Snowden. Across the court to Cole. Back to Brown to Snowden. Inside. Skinner back out top of the key. 3 on the way, no good. Cornet comes away with a board. Cornet gives it up to Noble. Noble, the floor general for the Commodores. Hoskins. Back to Noble. Over to Feltner. To Noble. Noble into Hoskins. Hoskins double teamed.
Got to move after you make the pass. You can't watch it. Too much ball watching right now. Purry's got to move a little bit.
Into Ava Cornet. She's baseline trap. Kicks it out to Feltner. Feltner from 19 up too hard. Rebound at Estill.
Big, strong rebound for Ava Hale.
Out to Brown. Over to Hale. To Snowden. Snowden on the cut. Out to Brown. Brown drives, lays it up. Estill County's got the first lead of the ball game, 21-19, Jamie.
What can Brown do for you is the slogan for UPS. Well, I know what Brown done for Estill. She put them ahead, 21-19.
And Estill's Hale's going to pick up the foul.
Third.
Three, Feltner, too hard, rebounded Estill. Brown, up ahead to Hale. Hale over to Snowden. Snowden runs in, she's going to be fouled by Cornet.
Boy, Snowden has played well, James. Got 7 points, going to have a chance for 2 more. And a big foul there on Cornet. That's her first, team's first of the quarter. 5:36 to play in the contest. Coach Lowe bringing over Feltner to talk to her.
Snowden's free throw up and good.
Where you watching from tonight, hit that like and share button. Let us know in the comments section. Second one off the mark. Rebound, no by Estill.
But it's going to be a jump ball, and it'll stay with Estill. Hale gets it in, put up, no good. Tipped around. Brown comes away with it from 16. Left it short, fight for it underneath, and it goes out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch, Estill County.
The old ball coach taking that one better than some of his fans did.
He didn't want to for just a second, though.
Thought better about it, didn't he?
Oh, man, he thought a young Mahanes would have argued that a little bit.
A young James Salem would have too.
Would have argued that. Yeah, you're right on that. Stolen away by Hale of Estill. Up ahead to Snowden. Oh, Snowden had a cut.
That's a good decision, though, James.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a good decision, man. They're up and they want to value the ball. Don't force it. This is a team, something like North Central's men. They play under control, don't they?
Yeah, Snowden looking to make a move, can't get through. Over to Skinner. Skinner into Hale. Finds a Brown in the corner. Wide open. Too hard. Estill County controlling the boards right now, Jamie. Rebounded by Noble.
And Skinner going to be whistled for the foul.
Yeah.
Estill County fans don't like that call.
That was a frustration foul. She knew she missed a bunny. Commodores trailing by 3. Third quarter. Hit that like and share button for us on Hometown Sports Corner. We appreciate it. Cornet 3 straight away, no good. 2 Commodores get into it. Cornet gets the board back, kicks it to counterpart Cornet, who goes up, and she's going to be fouled by Maddie Cole.
That's at number 23, Maddie Cole. That is her first. Team third.
Going to be Cole's first. Cornet to the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw up and good.
Brooklyn and the entire Perry Central team needed that one, Jack. Broke the ice from them the first quarter since they have scored.
Jones checks into the ball game. Second free throw up and good. Hale inbounds it to Snowden. Snowden guarded by Jones. Snowden shakes Jones, throws it away. Jones comes up with it. Jones goes, lays it up, and she's fouled.
Who is that that made the foul?
Kendall Jones. Good sportsmanship. He went down, and Kendall got up and helped Brown up off the floor.
Her first, team fourth.
And the referee having to lace his shoe up.
Kendall Jones, just a 7th grader for the Commodores.
How'd you like to be a 7th grader and getting to play in the girls' 14th regional tournament?
Nerves
playing one-point ball game,
yeah,
by the way. A 1-point ball game.
In a crowd this big. Second free throw up, no good. Rebounded Estill. Hale up ahead to Brown. Brown gives it up to Snowden. Back to Hale. Brown out to Snowden. Inside to Hale. Oh, nice pass. She couldn't handle it though. (22-21). 3.5 minutes to go here in the third period of game number 1 on night 1 of the girls' 14th region tournament. We'll be here tonight and tomorrow night.
Can I say I'm a little happy, James, that we'll be home tonight before 10?
Yeah, it's 2 of us. I didn't know for just a minute when they first put up a 25-minute halftime clock. I thought it might be midnight before we get out here with 2 25-minute halves.
Ed Sloan pulling an April Fool's joke on you in March, did he not, pal?
Score 22-21 in favor of the Engineers. Noble to Jones. Jones back to Noble. Pretty Central, not sure what offensive run here. Look like Cornet goes, makes a move, lays it up, no good. Still fighting for it. Purry comes down with it. Cornet lays it up, no good. And Hale comes out with it, kicks it to Snowden. Snowden off to the races. Look up, crossover, goes in, and we're going to have a block on Prairie Central's Noble.
How's that number 22, Emily Noble? Her second, team second.
I don't think the Prairie Central fans agree with that, Jamie. Senior steps to the line, lets it go, nothing but the bottom of the net. Feltner checks back into the ball game. Ava Cornick goes out. Snowden's free throw, good.
James, she's a good player, man. She's played really well for Estill County tonight.
Feltner kicks it over to Noble. In the corner to Feltner. Feltner couldn't get free. He pulls up from 13, no good. Rebound to Purry, out to Noble. Noble, three, no good. Jones gets the board for the Commodores. Ball still loose. Snowden comes away with it, out to Hale.
Seventh grader out there playing some good defense for him, James, right now.
Hale gives it to Snowden. Snowden goes in, pulls up, no good. Rebound, Engineers. And knocked out of bounds by Feltner to stay with Estill County.
Couple more subs coming back in for Purry. It'll be Hoskins and Cornett.
And
Noble's going to be taken out.
Noble and Ariana Johnson for the Commodores will check out. Hale looking inbound, it gets it to Brown. Brown pulls it out. Looks like Purry's went to a 2-1-2 with a chaser on Snowden. And Coach Mahames wants a...
He recognized that too, James. As he takes the timeout, we will as well. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Announcing Little Flower Dental Clinic. Dr. Corellis, Dr. Sloan, and Dr. Baker. Cleanings, fillings, extractions, bridges, same-day crowns, implants, and even outpatient hospital procedures. Call 487-9505, option 1. After hours, call 216-4708.
If you're looking for someone to do construction work around your home or business, call Thoroughbred Construction at 606-497-8282. They install culverts, water lines, and construct French drains. They also clear brush and remove unwanted dirt. Thoroughbred Construction has years of experience, and no job is too big or too small. Give them a call at 606-497-8282. That's 606-497-8282 for Thoroughbred Construction when you're ready to get your job done right.
Welcome back, and a big thank you again to all of you that are tuning in. Miss Jen Burt got those engineer emojis in there. Riley Miller won't know what the score is. Riley, that ain't asking too much. It's 24-21. Estill County with a basketball in the lead, James Sanders.
Estill County did something I don't ever see. Hale threw it in the background because she knew that Snowden had the fast feet and told her to go get it. Estill County puts it up and good. By Cone gives the 5-point lead to the Engineers.
Maddie Cole with 10, James. She has played well tonight for Estill County.
Jones out to Feltner. In the corner, Hoskins out the corner, into corner. Hoskins, three, far side, nothing but the bottom of the net. Purry needed that.
Miss Haven puts that one in there.
Does Shannon or Ashley say which one taught her that shot?
That
Jamie?
is Shannon that taught her, but Ashley's getting credit for it because it was a make.
Brown goes far side. 46 seconds to go in a 2-point ball game. Bulls up three.
Oh, she's going to match it. Anything you can do, I can do better. Oh, I read your mind and gave you back some change, pal.
Out to Hoskins, back to Feltner, 39 seconds. In the corner and stole away by Estill to Snowden. Snowden, good and nice pass from Snowden over to Skinner.
Skinner with the bucket, Snowden with the assist, my friend.
Hoskins out to Feltner. 8 seconds. Feltner thought about it out to Cornet. 3 seconds. 3 on the way by Cornet, no good.
Oh my, they drove all the way up from Estill County, past Hazard, all the way up to Knox Central, and they have come from 10 down to lead this one 31 to 24. Let's take us a commercial break. We'll be back with more after this word from Alice Lloyd College.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
Whether you're chasing a championship or just trying to make it through a busy week, what you eat matters. At Not Nourish in downtown Hyman, we believe good nutrition should work for everyone. Owned and operated by a lifetime Knott County resident with a bachelor's degree in nutritional sciences, Not Nourish creates meals that fuel without sacrificing flavor. Dine with us on select days or enjoy the convenience of our full-service weekly meal prep. Find us on Facebook or Google at Not Nourish, and let's nourish Appalachia.
Welcome back to the Martin Combs Athletic Complex for the ARH Girls 14th Region Basketball Tournament. Jamie Hughes courtside with James Salmon. Hello, Miss Georgina Rowe. Thanks for bragging on us. There's our friend Dallas Sloan watching us from Tennessee. This is the Girls 14th Region Tournament, guys.
They can't afford, Jamie, to trade baskets with Purry. I mean, with Estill. As I say that, Cornet goes straight in. He gets the bucket.
Cornet with her 8th point. It's crunch time, man, now. You got to get stops and buckets. You've dug a hole, and the only way to get out, man, is to fill that with some stops and some buckets. Too early, though, for Estill to go 4 corners, man.
Skinner holding it, gives it up to Hale. Hale drives in, lays it up, and good.
Hale with a big bucket,
if you're Purry,
my
I think
friend.
you got to pick up a couple of fouls early just in case. I don't think you can wait until there's 2 minutes or so left to start picking up fouls.
No, I agree with that too, man. 7 minutes to play, though. Estill is clicking on all 4. Is it cylinders for the engineers? I don't know if they run cylinders or co-engines, but either way, right now they're up 33-28.
We're in Knott County. We're going to say they're coal engines. We run on coal here.
Until Obama came down the lane, put it up, and it's good. Snowden with that one. She's got 8. No. I beg your pardon. She has 11.
In the Noble. Noble threw it away. Here comes Snowden with it up ahead of everybody. 3-on-1. She lays it up and good, and a foul on Felton.
And this is the part where we cue up and you say, Jamie, she got 1 or 2 gears and both of them is gone.
Yeah.
Wow, did she have speed, man?
Both of them's faster than the any speed I had.
You ain't kidding, pal. Wow. Estill County leading 37-28. They take a timeout, and we'll take one as well. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
When you visit East Kentucky Health, your family will be cared for by our founding member, Dr. Grady Stumbo, and his team of providers, Dr. Chris Stumbo, Melissa Moore, and Jamie Jones. Should you need specialty treatment at Pikeville Medical Center or Hazard ARH, your same provider will be the one with you in the hospital to help manage your treatment and recovery. Call us today for an appointment. Walk-ins are welcome, and with our sliding scale, you only pay what you can afford. East Kentucky Health, caring for your family yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Oh my, if you could have only seen James Sandlin over here dancing after that engineered band struck. Snowden with a free throw, James. Gets the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Feltner with it. Purry got to score in a hurry and get some stops on the other end. Out to Cornet. Feltner back out to Cornet in the corner. Cornet's going to get wrapped up. We're going to jump ball, and it'll go back to the Engineers.
James, a jump there is as good as the stop, pal.
I think if you're Purry, you want to commit a couple of quick fouls here, Jamie.
You keep pointing that out to the folks because they only have one, and there may come a time when they have to foul, right, brother?
Yeah, up to Brown. Brown lays it up, no good. Rebounded. Estill lays it up and good. Maddie Cole.
Maddie Cole has had herself somewhat of a ball game. She's got 12, and the lead is exactly 12.
Estill with her biggest lead of the night, up by 12. In the corner to Cornet. Back to Feltner. Feltner three, left it short. Here comes Snowden with it, guarded by Jones. Jones quick as lightning for the Commodores. Just to be a 7th grader, she's going to be special. Snowden, guarded by Jones. Senior versus 7th grader. Estill kicks it out to Brown. Brown thought about it, kicks it back out. Wise decision. Guarded by Feltner. Commodores and went to man-to-man. I think you got to commit some fouls, Jamie. 5 minutes to go.
I would have trapped Snowden out of this. Make her give the ball up.
Estill shoots it up, no good by Skinner. Throws it out. Jones jumps up and gets it. Hale comes down with it inside to Maddie Cole, and Maddie Cole's good.
Ava Hale with a beautiful pass, James. Got to get a shout out there, my friend. She made that one from 35 foot, hit her teammate down there, and they get the bucket, and they're back up 14.
Into Cornet. Cornet makes a move, no good. Rebounded by Cole. Cole out to Skinner. Skinner straight in, nobody stops her and lays it up and good.
Purry says we got to stop the bleeding. They take the timeout. As they take it, we will as well. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Hello, friends. This is Jamie Hughes. I've lived all my life in Knott County. I love these mountains and the people that are in it. That's why I'm running for Knott County Clerk. I look forward to working with each and every person in our town to make our county the best it can be. Vote for me, Jamie Hughes, Knott County Clerk. I paid for this ad.
For over 25 years, we fought for Kentuckians injured through no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Slum right now and let us fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you at Bates & Slum.
Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation is seeing things clearly in Knott County. Hi, I'm optometrist Dr. Haley Champion Cottle. From eye exams and glasses to contact lenses and diabetic eye care, your vision is our focus. Plus, we can do in-office laser procedures like YAG capsulotomy and laser peripheral iridotomy. Call today or stop by the new MCHC Knott County Optometry location and see the difference. MCHC, providing better health.
Welcome back, and Emily Noble sinks a three as we come back out of that timeout. And James, that three, my friend, can make things different. cut it to 13. And Purry then a big turnover, going to give it back to Purry Central. It's crunch time though. You gotta make them now.
Out to Feltner. Feltner looking for Noble. Back to Feltner. All the way across to Hoskins. 3. She done made 1 there. Left that a little short. And it belongs to Estill County.
Perry Central faithful felt like that it was off of Estill. Estill says, no, we got it, and we're going to take a timeout and make sure we get the shot that we want. As they take the timeout, we will as well. We'll be back after this word from my friends at Kentucky Farm Bureau over in Perry County.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back to Hometown Sports Corners. Coverage of tonight's ARH Girls 14th Region Basketball Tournament. Again, so happy to be bringing you this one. Estill County with the lead in the ball, James Sandler.
Brown to Cole. Over to Hale. Hale in the corner. Skinner to Brown. All the way across to Hale. In the corner to Cole. 3:13 to go, and going to be over and back as Estill threw it away.
Riley Feltner checking back in.
Feltner into the game for Perry County Central.
James, I love it. One coach down here says play 2, and one coach says play 1. Then they both agreed to run play 1.
Cornet 3, no good.
I thought that was going, brother. Didn't look good from here.
Didn't look really good. Snowden gives it to Hale, back to Snowden. 3 minutes to go. 13-point lead. And we're going to have a foul on Perry.
That may be those fouls that you were talking about, man. That's still only their second.
Team second. Number 11.
2:55 to play, and Perry may be going to make Estill hit a bunch of free throws here. I would not foul this young lady.
No. Snowden lays it up, no good. And foul on Jones. That's just going to be Estill's first foul, though.
Foul on number 11, Callie Snowden. Her second.
Coach Lowe's going defense for offense with Noble and Jones.
James, we will play 2 tonight. The nightcap will see Letcher and Breathitt. Should be a good one. Lexi Combs coming in to take on Molly Cotto and those Cougars.
In the corner, Cornet kicks it back out to Noble to Feltner. Feltner 3 on the way. Too hard. And she threw it away. Cornet. Perry's got to score. They're getting some turnovers. You've got to put it in the basket, Jamie.
And the last thing you want to do if you're Estill is foul. That clock's your friend. You want that clock to continue.
That's right.
Her third, team second.
Coach Lowe subbing probably offense for defensive players here.
Yeah.
2:17 to play.
Just 2 fouls each for each team. Noble 3 on the side, and it's stuck. Jamie, jump up there and grab it.
Yeah, I will. You hold my mic for me. You hold my mic for me.
Somebody get the step ladder and Jamie will get it.
Look at the janitor. He's got the right idea. He's just going to take the broom.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. Oh, I love you.
2:12 to play. Hey, listen. If you weren't picking on me, you'd be picking on Zach.
If they could have only seen them ups you had in Reeboks back in the mid-90s. Feltner 3, no good. Corner with a board, no good, still fighting for it. And Estill comes away with it. And Noble's going to commit the foul.
James, I'm afraid Prairie Central going to run out of time here, pal.
Yeah. I think so. Coach Mahomes, he just looked and whispered, I wish that clock was still running.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Softball season opened up last week.
She lays it up, and Jones commits the foul.
Who made that pass? Oh, my. Beautiful pass, and Snowden will go to the line.
That was a good play call by Coach Mahanes. He called everybody up, Snowden quick as a cat, and says, go get it.
And she did.
And she did.
Hey, be smart, girls. Let's go.
Snowden's free throw was good. That's why I said that's what senior leadership gets you, Jamie. Noble three, far side, and good.
Emily Noble with a big three. Wants to play a little bit more, James Sandlin. Minute 51 to play. Let's keep it here, pal, and let's talk about that next game coming up. 53rd District runner-up. But, folks, don't let that runner-up part deter you from believing it is a good Letcher Central team.
Absolutely, man. Coach Baker, man, you never count him out. He's hung some banners up in Letcher Central as a basketball coach, so the man knows what tournament play means. He knows how to coach it. He knows how to get his tempo.
He was announced the 14th Region Coach's Coach of the Year. And again, congratulations to Keith and the gentleman from Buckhorn, as they both got that. And then we want to say, too, that they put this little girl on the court, and I wondered what they was doing. She dropped something, so they just let her go down and get it.
And
Coach Blank, right?
Coach at Buckhorn, yeah.
Both of them the coaches of the year.
And then Breathitt County coach, man, Breathitt County's having themselves a good year.
Oh, Coach Hayes has done a great job down there.
And Estill County kicks it away, picked up by Hoskins. And Hoskins threw it away. And Skinner lays it up and good.
James, they look like a team that's played a bunch of ball games together, does this Estill County team?
Well, they've got four seniors, Cole, Hale, Skinner, and Snowden, man. And when you got four seniors on the team, you've got that experience. You know, just a couple years ago, they were 14th Region runner-up, so they've got some tournament experience with them.
Certainly so, my friend, certainly so. I got the break here, and oh, my.
Over to Cole. Coach Mahanes is saying don't foul. Three for Purry, far side, no good. Jones with a board. And Purry throws it away.
.2 seconds to play, James. It appears the Lady Engineers are going to punch their ticket and move on to that Final Four.
Snowden gets across the timeline, guarded by Noble. 51 seconds to go. Over to Cole and loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Engineers. 39 and a half seconds to go. Jamie Bard, a miracle. You're right, the Engineers will move on. Jamie, who's going to be our hometown sports corner player of the game?
Well, you can't go wrong with three of them, but I think we're going to, at the end of the day, have to give it to Cole. But Snowden and Cole both, I feel like, are very deserving of it. Again, that's going to give Estill County an opportunity to move on to the girls' 14th Region semifinals. That'll be here Friday night. Am I right, partner?
That will be as the crowd gets fired up behind us.
And And James, let's take us a commercial break and see if we can't get one of them up here to join us after this.
Hello, friends. This is Jamie Hughes. I've lived all my life in Knott County. I love these mountains and the people that are in it. That's why I'm running for Knott County Clerk. I look forward to working with each and every person in our town to make our county the best it can be. Vote for me, Jamie Hughes, Knott County Clerk. I paid for this ad.
Welcome back. And I'm going to just keep you a second because I want you to get to go down there with your team and celebrate. But congratulations, awesome game.
Thank you.
Talk a little bit about why you guys think you were able to make that run in that second quarter and then how you continued that run in the third quarter.
Well, this is all we've dreamed about. We played together since our childhood, and this is all we've waited for, so we knew we had to come in here and show out.
Move on to the semifinals and got a good bunch of fans behind you. Give some shout outs out and then I'm going to let you go celebrate.
I just want to shout out to all my teammates, all my seniors. They're my girls. They've been with me through everything. Yeah.
Congratulations, kid.
Thank you.
And again, she gets the W and her team moves on to the semifinals. James and I going to step. James, are we taking a commercial break or are we going to come back for a complete game?
Let's wrap this one up, Jamie, and we'll come back for a complete game.
Again, Ariel Sparks says this team has been together since they were in primary ball in elementary. And so again, what she means by that is they played a lot of ball together, James. And congratulations to them. Before we go, though, let me say, Coach Lowe, you've done a great job at Prairie Central. This has been a season, as I said in the pregame, I made it a point to point out of ups and downs. They had a lot of highs, and then they had some things that didn't go the way they wanted. Injuries and players that left and so forth. But, as I said about Knott County the other night, you better have gotten Prairie Central now because the future is uber bright over there in Prairie County, pal.
Man, you're right. I was sitting there looking. They've got, I think, 3 seniors, if I'm looking at it right. And
Three good ones.
Yeah, 3 good ones and a host of 8th graders, 7th graders, low underclassmen. And so the sky's the limit for Coach Lowe and the Commodore. Hats off. They played hard. They never quit. They made it to the region tournament. There's a lot of teams that's envious because they, even with a loss, wish they could have been here in this atmosphere and got one more game.
I'd love to have got the coach up here, but I think now they're going to pull him over to the side and congratulate him. I agree with you, man. How about we wrap this one up? Let's send it back for a couple commercials. Then we'll break away, and you can come back and find us. Letcher Central and Breathitt. Right here on the creek bank, back in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Over 25 years, we fought for Kentuckians injured through no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let us fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you.
Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation is seeing things clearly in Knott County. Hi, I'm optometrist Dr. Haley Champion Cottle. From eye exams and glasses to contact lenses and diabetic eye care, your vision is our focus. Plus, we can do in-office laser procedures like YAG capsulotomy and laser peripheral iridotomy. Call today or stop by the new MCHC Knott County Optometry location and see the difference. MCHC, providing better health for a longer life.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Announcing Little Flower Dental Clinic. Dr. Corellis, Dr. Sloan, and Dr. Baker. Cleanings, fillings, extractions, bridges, same-day crowns, implants, and even outpatient hospital procedures. Call 487-9505, option 1. After hours, call 216-4708.
If you're looking for someone to do construction work around your home or business, call Thoroughbred Construction at 606-497-8282. They install culverts, water lines, and construct French drains. They also clear brush and remove unwanted dirt. Thoroughbred Construction has years of experience, and no job is too big or too small. Give them a call at 606-497-8282. That's 606-497-8282 for Thoroughbred Construction when you're ready to get your